Sean "Diddy" Combs, the music mogul behind Bad Boy Records, has made headlines with a bold legal move following his recent trial. In early July, Combs was found not guilty of 2 of the 5 federal charges against him, sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy, after a 2-month legal battle. However, despite these significant acquittals, Combs is not satisfied and is pushing for further vindication. On July 30th, his legal team filed a motion requesting an acquittal on the 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, for which he was found guilty, or a new trial if the acquittal is denied. The move has sparked widespread discussion about Combs' legal strategy and the implications of his case. The charges against Combs stem from allegations related to his so-called freak-offs, events that prosecutors claimed involved illicit activities. Combs was convicted on July 2nd of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, which carry a potential sentence of up to 20 years in prison. His sentencing is scheduled for October 3rd, and his legal team has also requested bail, proposing a $50 million release until the sentencing date. The motion argues that the prostitution charges violate the Mann Act, a federal law that prohibits transporting individuals across state or international lines for prostitution. Combs' lawyers contend that he neither arranged travel for the escorts involved nor engaged in sexual activities with them, challenging the validity of the convictions. The trial itself was a high-profile affair, drawing significant media attention due to Combs' status as a cultural icon. Testimonies from key witnesses, including his ex-girlfriend Cassie and an individual referred to as Jane Doe, played a central role in the case. Cassie, 38, testified that the freak-offs involved the hiring of an escort, and that Combs would actually direct us on what we were doing. Jane Doe corroborated these claims, alleging that Combs filmed the encounters. These testimonies painted a complex picture of Combs' activities, raising questions about consent, power dynamics, and the legality of the events in question. Combs' legal team has argued that his case is unprecedented, stating in the motion, "To our knowledge, Mr. Combs is the only person ever convicted of violating the statute for conduct anything like this." The defense's position is that the prosecution's interpretation of the Mann Act is overly broad and does not align with the specifics of Combs' actions. By seeking an acquittal or a new trial, Combs is taking a bold stance, signaling his determination to clear his name entirely. The request for bail further underscores his confidence, as he seeks to remain free while the legal process unfolds. The case has sparked broader conversations about the application of the Mann Act and its relevance in modern contexts. Originally passed in 1910, the law was designed to combat human trafficking and prostitution but has been criticized for its vague language and potential for misuse. Combs' lawyers argue that the charges against him stretch the law beyond its intended purpose, particularly given the lack of evidence that he directly facilitated prostitution. The debate over the Mann Act's application has drawn parallels to other high-profile cases, raising questions about how federal laws are used to target prominent figures. For Combs, the trial and its aftermath represent a critical moment in his career and public image. As the founder of Bad Boy Records, he has been a trailblazer in the music industry, shaping the careers of artists like the Notorious B.I.G. and Mary J. Blige. However, his legal troubles have cast a shadow over his legacy, with the allegations and convictions prompting intense scrutiny. The decision to push for a new trial reflects Combs' unwillingness to accept the guilty verdicts, even as he faces the possibility of a lengthy prison sentence. The public's reaction to the case has been mixed, with some expressing support for Combs and others criticizing his actions. The involvement of Cassie, a well-known figure in her own right, has added a layer of complexity to the narrative, as fans and observers grapple with the details of their past relationship. The testimony about the freak-offs has also sparked discussions about consent and accountability in the entertainment industry, where power imbalances are often at play. As Combs awaits sentencing, the motion for a new trial keeps his case in the spotlight, ensuring that the legal saga will continue to unfold. The outcome of the motion could have significant implications, not only for Combs but also for how similar cases are prosecuted in the future. For now, Combs remains defiant, leveraging his resources and legal team to fight for his freedom and reputation. The case serves as a reminder of the complexities of navigating fame, power, and the legal system in the public eye.